Hi and welcome. So in the previous video we made a movie card and we also made it completely responsive. So in this tutorial, in this video we will dynamic the movie card and also will dynamic the search bar, and also will apply the React context API. And as I said, I will show you how to combine client side and server side the API fetching. So this also include in this video. So let's get started. So basically, first of all, we already fetch data by using get server side props, right? So if we go to the index.js file, we are saying we already fetch the data. So we will create a context API in _app.js. Suppose the name would be the context name would be const. So I'm giving the global context. Global context is equal to create context, and we don't need to pass anything for now, and we'll create some state here. So first of all, I told you, right, we will take the input data from the context API. So for that we have to create an state here. In the component state we will remove soon. So for that, first get the text from the user. So we'll create a state text, set text, use state. There would be, so we can initially pass text, because as I said, we have to always give a keyword to fetch the data. Superman, we can initially search by Superman, and for now const, and we will collect the movies also, set movies. So all movie list would be stored by the movies state. There will be an array. Okay, perfect. So now we're creating an initial value to send the global context. Initial value, the bill, oh I missed initial. Okay, so first of all I will send the text, set text movies and set movies. Okay, now I have to wrap this component with the global context dot provider. So provider, now I have to pass the value which would be initial value. Now this value are available in all of the component and also the pages, because we already wrapped the whole component to a global context dot provider. Now we will store the movies in the movies state. Let's go here, index.js. Now we will destructure the data from the use context, and we have to pass the value which would the global context that we declared in the _app.js, this one. So we'll destructure the text and set movies, because we have to set the movies data in the movies state, right? That's why. So in the previous video we see how can we get the data from the get server side props, and it is available in these props. So now we have to write a use effect to set the movies data, and it will dependent with the data. If data is available, then we will set movies to data dot search. The data structure is like that. Data is an object. Inside the object there would be an search. Inside this search would be an array. So that's why we are getting data dot search to get the array. We should add the dependency. So let's add this one, movies. Okay, so we added that. Now the movies list is available entire application, right? So now it's time to see it is working or not. So let's go to the component sections body. So we use some of the dummy array, right? So use that. Now destructure the movies from the use context and global context. So we are going to destructure movies, right? Oh, now it's time to replace ARR to movie. Select all by press Control D. Oh my god, what happened? AR Control B. No, something went wrong. Let's make it manually. Movies. Okay, and we are sending the data here. Let's see. Use state is not defined. I think yes, we should have to declare the use state. Okay, we are getting the data. Okay, now let's go to the movie data. Movie card to make this dynamic, and the source would be the data.poster, and poster P would be capital letter. Just keep in mind here all of the object key, these are the capital letter. Don't make any mistake, otherwise it won't work. So title would be the data.title, and here would be data.title. This would be movie.type, data.type, and there would be data.here. So I'm using this question mark and dot. Basically it means if data is there, then data.type would be work. So basically these are the shortest form. Let's see the movie cut is dynamic or not. Oh, data is not defined. Oh, we have to destructure the data from this movie cut. See, boom. Now we are seeing some of the images are not working properly. Okay, we have to find out what is the reason why it is not working properly. Okay, so basically we have to wrap this component by a link, otherwise it will break the CSS design. Okay, so we successfully made our movie card dynamic, right? So if we reload that page, okay, so we successfully made our movie card dynamic. See, you can see this card dynamic can come from the OMDB API. Okay, now it's time to make the search dynamic. Let's go. So as I said, the input text we get from the context API. Let's go to the search and remove the text and the destructured text and set text from the use global context. Use context, it would come from the global context, and this text and set text will be available anywhere. And I wanted to set this text here because, as I said, this would be the search key. If there is if there is empty search key, I wanted to show another text. That would be if text is exist, any keyword is exist, that time that would be show. If not, I wanted to show another h4, that would be no result found. And the text color should be text white. Okay, fine. So we already get the input in context API. Now it's time to make client-side request when input keyword is changing. I mean, someone need to search here. That time how it will work. See, there is a two Superman. Why there is a two Superman showing? It shouldn't be like that. Inside the search. Oh, okay. So testing purpose, I was added text here, so I need to remove that. Cool. So if I write something here, that should, see, if there is no keyword, then no search result is found. If there is keyword, then the keyword will show here. Now it's time to make the client-side request when user search the search by title in the index.js file, because so we are setting the set movies from this file. That's why we wanted to make the client-side request from this index.js file. So basically what I have to do, I have to create a use effect to make a client-side request. Basically the same thing that we did in the server-side props. So create a function fetch movie. That should be an async function because we will fetch the data from this function, and await fetch the type. The endpoint would be the same one, but there is a one thing would be changed. The keyword won't be there by default. The keyword would be the text one. Okay, then we need to make the response in JSON format. Res would be set movies res dot search, because search is a array. Okay, so we need to catch the error. Cool. And dependency would be the text, and also set movies also, right? Set movies also, and we have to call the fetch movies function here. Fetch movie function here. Cool. So we successfully completed our client-side function, client-side network request function. We get the server-side data fetching result to set the set movies list function. Let's see how it's going. If we go here, reload that, the Superman is showing because by default is Superman. Now if we type here Batman, see, after some time the result is changed and it is showing according to your search input text, right? So now if you go to the Superman, it again shows Superman. If you remove all of the keyword, then it shows no result found. And if you write after debouncing, it is showing the proper result, right? So we successfully completed the React context API. Here the context API is this one, the global context. We send the some initial values, and we wrap out the component to global context.provider. So our tags, set text, movies, and set movies are available in all of the pages file folders because these are the global context API. And after that we set the movie list from the index.js file that we got from the server side get server side props function, and we set the set movies. After that we made a client side request, and also this data also set in the set movies list. So this use effect will come when the page load, I mean when the get server side props function called in the server. After that the data will be available in the component. That time the set movies list is setting, and if user change the text keyword, I mean the input box, if user wanted to search from here, after that time the client side request is happening. So we made server side and client side combining request here, and we implemented the context API. We also dynamic the the search bar here. If you enjoyed this video, please give thumbs up, like, comment, share, please subscribe my YouTube channel. I will see you in the next one.